welcome to CTRMRadio, podcast by Commodity Technology Advisory, hosted on ctrmcenter.com and ettcenter.net. Recently, Comtech Advisory conducted a study on AI in energy and commodities, and DycoTrade was one of the sponsors of that study. My name is Irina Wright-Gruber, and today I am talking with Ben van der Laan from DycoTrade about this study and about DycoTrade plans around AI-driven technology. My thanks to the DycoTrade for sponsoring and to Ben for participating in this conversation. Please do like and share this podcast. Hello, Ben. And first of all, I want to thank DycoTrade for sponsoring our study. And thank you as well for taking time for this interview. Please start with introduction.
Okay, thank you, Irina. Well, my name is Ben van der Laan. I'm with DycoTrade for a number of years already, leading the marketing communications team, which is part of the sales team, of course. And in that case, as I always say, we're trying to translate. We're a translating company. We're translating customer questions to software, and we're translating software functionality to customer processes, and that's where we try to make the combination.
So let's talk about the AI study. First question to you would be, why DycoTrade decided to sponsor that study, and what was the expectation?
That's an interesting one. Yeah, of course, AI is hot topic. We are a Microsoft company, and basically if you hear Microsoft speakers, every second sentence is about Copilot or AI, which is, of course, the next big thing, or it's happening now. But it's so broad that it's really important to see and to discuss how to use it, when to use it, where to use it. And for us, it was important for Commodity Technology Advisory to step in, because, of course, it's not our story. And it's very important to have a broad vision, but also from the outside into the business. And you guys have enough, or you have a lot of expertise, of course, in CTRM. You see a lot of possible solutions. You have your network. And for us, it was very valuable to tap into that network to hear where are we going. We have some ideas about it, but those are our ideas. Those are Microsoft ideas, and do they align with what the market, whatever that may be, is thinking and looking for?
And concerning the results, are you satisfied with that? Were your expectations fulfilled?
Yes, but of course, again, it's not about my expectations. I think it became a really interesting publication. We printed it, so we made a hard copy out of it, which is also easy to read. And the idea is just to share it in a broad sense, not just DycoTrade customers, but anybody who's interested, to have some background, some direction, and to start the discussion. That's basically the thing. And I think there are a number of issues that you touch, suggestions that you make, or conclusions that you make based on what you hear and see, that are really interesting to discuss and to dive deeper into. So that's actually where we are today, and that's your publication really helps there. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So as far as I understand, you would like your customers to look at it and to suggest what they would like to see as AI-supported tools in the solution, right?
Yeah. As I mentioned, we are a DycoTrade, a Microsoft company. So the solution that we offer for CTRM is based on Microsoft Dynamics. And then, of course, Microsoft is on the forefront of AI. And they are throwing functionality at us, at our users, constantly. But it's can be difficult for users to see where to focus on. Where should you start? What are the ground rules you have to take into account? Of course, there tons of opportunities, but there are also some pitfalls and there are also some dangers. And where do you start with your foundation to have the trust in your whole setup to grow further in the usage of AI? And yeah, again, that's good to come from a company like yours. And that's actually also, we recently started an AI user group just to have an open discussion with our users. We don't have all wisdom because, like I said, we're translating. So it's for us really important to hear what our customers, what the market is looking for. What is the low-hanging fruit for them? Where do we really help them on short notice, and where do we see it together going in the longer run? And that's where this helps. Yeah, absolutely.
Does DycoTrade already use some AI tools in the software? And are you planning to do it in the coming releases?
Yeah, those are three questions in one. Yes, we're using AI, but also outside of the solution, outside of DycoTrade CTRM. Of course, in our own organization, we're using it. And then again, we're lucky to be aligned with Microsoft because they make it available in so many places already. I mean, you start up Outlook, you have your Copilot there, and that's already AI. You start your Teams, you have your Copilot there. So yes, we're using it there. And then also to demonstrate how fast it goes, it's just over a year ago that we realized that video is, of course, a very important way of communication. So we set up a complete video studio, green screen, cameras, etc., etc. Within this year, we realized that we are hardly using the studio anymore because AI is taking over. You can do your presentation, you can record it with Teams, you take this whole recording, you put it into an AI tool, and out comes a video. And the advantage is that you can just choose the language, and all of a sudden the video is not in English, but in Lithuanian or in Portuguese. So if I look at our studio today, and like I said, we hardly use it anymore because AI already took over. So we're using it there. We're using it carefully in development of the software because, of course, it can help our developers to write code. But we're really, well, skeptic is maybe not the word, but careful because, yeah, the quality, of course, goes for before everything. But in testing, it can help, and it's the functionality is growing fast there. And then we're implementing it in our CTRM solution, but also step by step, and mainly closely connected to use cases. So, for example, we have a customer, they have all their processes described, how you should do this, how you should do that. It's a huge booklet, but they had the problem that nobody uses it. You have to make a credit note, for example. Officially, if you don't do that every day, it might be a bit difficult. So you should take that manual, look up credit note, and then there it is. But in reality, nobody does that. So now they have a Copilot where you just talk to and say, help me make a credit note. And it takes the DycoTrade solution, it takes the workflow that has been described by the customer and just takes you through it step by step. Do this, do this, do this, do this, and you have your credit note. That's, of course, a very simple example, but that's where things start. So, yeah, on all your three questions, I can say yes. That's
Okay.
the conclusion. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
We just started our AI user group, and we're really keen on taking those discussions. I do think that along the way, we will see somewhere that we have to sort of draw a line in the sand as a CTRM solution provider. How far do we take AI, and where do you as an end user need to take over? And that's, for example, if you go to automated trading, of course, there's a lot of customers asking us about it, but then we come into your territory. And then there will be a gray area because what is the responsibility of us as a vendor, and where does the responsibility start for you as a trading company? And Well, that will be a discussion that we take together, and it will that line in the sand will be visible somewhere along the line. But I'm not sure where it is yet. There will be a point that we say, okay, but now we support you in your data, in your security. We facilitate everything you need, but the last mile is up to you, because that's your predictive analysis, etc.
Understand. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for this interview, and I
Likewise.
wish you good luck with all your developments.
Thank you very much, and I'm sure we'll speak again.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.